You know, I don't think I can explain it. I think each game is different, and the way we prepare is obviously always similar, but it just depends on the opponent and the plan for that specific game. So I think maybe our formation had changed a little bit. We were maybe more attacking minded this weekend, and it's obviously a must-win. Not that every game, you know, isn't a must-win, but I think that we were mentally just like, okay, you know, we need to roll our sleeves up and get to work and get down to business and win and get these 3 points. Because if we want to be in the playoffs, if we want to stay at the top of the table, we have to win this game and get points. So maybe there was kind of mentality switch, I think, for everyone to say, all right, am I, you know, giving everything I can give as an individual player to help this team? And I think maybe everyone kind of took a hard look in the mirror and realized, all right, we want to have fun. We're really good players. We're a good team. Let's just put a good product out there and really focus on ourselves, and then the bigger things will take care of themselves. You know, luckily we have this advantage of being home and being in our stadium, which always helps, and specifically to have our 12th man with our supporters and fans, and obviously not to have to travel or have a midweek game. And I think that's really going to help with our preparation and mentality to prepare for Saturday. But you know, we've been on the road at the beginning of the season for a while, so now, you know, we're kind of getting rewarded in that way to have a home stretch of 3 games, which is really going to help us, I think, stay at the top of the table. Yeah, I probably do. Probably scoring in the semifinal game. I know that weirdly enough doesn't really count as an appearance for the NWSL, but the semifinal game going against Chicago, and I think Shalina now, still teammates here in Orlando, but when we were in DC, she had played a great ball in behind and into the box off of I think it was a free kick. I don't know if it was in the midst of the play, but I just ran in and headed it, and that was I guess we were 1-0 against Chicago, and I think that's one of my favorite memories, just because it meant a lot. The game meant a lot. And we had home field advantage for the first time in the playoff appearances that I've been, in the 5 playoff appearances that I've been. So, yeah, that was probably my most favorite memory. And then obviously playing my first game in Orlando City Stadium. That's got to be up there in the top 5 or top 3 for sure. Putting on my purple jersey and stepping out on the field with the new team and new stadium, and that's also a memory that I'll never forget. Absolutely, after all these years. No, yeah, I think that, you know, I just, like I said before, I really love just playing at the highest level and you know, challenging myself and competing at the highest level and getting better every day. And I think that as long as my heart's still in it, I want to play for as long as I can. And that's something that I just go from day to day. There's no plan really. I just you know, wake up and I'm excited to come to work and train and get better, and that's all I'm focused on. I don't know if it's more so physical fitness. I think it's also just maintenance, and my recovery process might have been adjusted, and I do a lot more now. You know, every day after training, I'll you know, try and get into the pool or the jacuzzi, or, you know, roll out or do yoga and do these things that are really going to help my body, you know, in the next games to be 100%. So I think that's something that I focus on more now, just to give me that extra 2%, you know, above the youngins. But I feel really good. I feel fit. I feel strong. Physically, I'm great, and I feel that way. And I guess, you know, until that starts to waver, then you know, you'll continue to see me out on the field. That no matter who we play, we have to put a good product out there, and we have to be willing to put in the work. I think at times, because we have such great players on our team and just phenomenal individual players, that we think that, oh, we're fine. We have a Marta, we have, you know, an Alex, we have an Ash in goal. You know, we have just Alana in midfield, and they're going to do it. They're going to take care of the job. And honestly, that's not the way that we can think. And we have to really individually put in the work to help the team be successful. So it's, what are you doing individually, both offensively and defensively, that is going to help this team, no matter who's on the field. And no matter who our opponent is, we have to worry about ourselves. And we have to make sure we're doing, what we are to win, and sticking to the game plan, and being comfortable and confident on the field, and continuing to build that chemistry. So that's something that, I hope that I can help by, leading with my work ethic and attitude, and I hope that, everyone else kind of joins in. Yeah, I mean, I've actually been on both sides of, as a player, been on both sides of the spectrum. So, I think it's coming from a leadership standpoint. I think in a management standpoint, I would love it. But as on field, day to day, putting training sessions together and drills, I might be more of an individual type of coach and trainer. Like, I could take maybe all the outside backs in the world and bring everyone together and have an outside backs type of school, something like that. That's something that I probably would be, or a defensive coach specifically. I would love that. But there's also a lot that I still need to learn. I would love to go through the coaching courses and things like that, but I'm not thinking about that right now. I love to just be a coach, or an extended coach, from this coaching staff here, and Tom, and help on the field as of now. And just an extension of them to help the team and lead the team in that way. But we'll see. I obviously love doing the broadcasting, analyzing as well, so we're going to keep my options open. But that's down the road. And right now I'm just enjoying playing.